Skateboarding to me is freedom, it's family, it's a way of life. It's the best experience in the whole wide world. Skateboarding came into my life when I was around 16 years old. All the kids in my building had started skateboarding. It was a good middle ground for everyone. We had something to communicate. It didn't matter what part of town you were from, skateboarding was something that everyone got into. I am the first professor of skateboarding and action sports here in the US, especially at a major university, USC. I've been studying skateboarding in my undergrad and then my master's program, which is in public diplomacy, and looking at how skateboarding can be used as a tool for cultural diplomacy. So when it came time to bring the class together, they knew that I'd been working out in the field in Cuba and Brazil and South Africa, and that we were trying to find new ways to engage youth all over the world. Cuba Skate is our nonprofit that's based in DC and here in LA, and what we do is we bring boards back and forth to the kids that are in Cuba, and we also promote educational exchange between the skaters that are here, skaters globally, and the skaters that are in Cuba. We also work to promote entrepreneurship with all of the young skaters and give them a blueprint to look at how businesses are run here in skateboarding, how they can run their own co-ops and educational facilities there in Cuba. Cuba has a very large skate populace, but one of the biggest things that's happening to the populace is more women are getting involved. With skateboarding being moved to the Olympics, hopefully in the future, it's nice to see that so many women are starting to take up skateboarding there and that there's no disparity between the men and women on the island. One of the first things that skateboarding teaches you is how to persevere. If you fall down, you get back up and you work on things until you feel you've completed it. The other thing that skateboarding teaches you is to build a family and to build a community. That's amazing because most sports don't do that. One of the things that people don't realize is that skateboarding was very, very hard for me when I first got started. I didn't have access to money to buy lots of skateboards, so I had to literally piece together boards from parts all over the building. So when I first started skating, it was very collectivist because people gave me little parts and I built my first skateboards from there. So skateboarding means more to me than maybe kids who had access to just do it all the time. For me, it's something I fought to do my whole life. My mom actually didn't want me to skate when I first got started because she was worried that maybe I would get hurt or something would happen to me. Things have gone along really well and she's always supported me and always loved everything I've got done in skate. So I appreciate that. One of the things I'm the most proud of is being the first skateboarding envoy for the US government. We worked with the embassy in the Netherlands to engage the Syrian refugees who'd been granted asylum, and for some of those kids it was the first time they ever got to see skateboarding up close, and they all became immediate parts of the skateboarding community. The skateboarding diplomacy project that we did with the Netherlands was so successful that the State Department has asked me to decide what other countries we should work on. So we're creating a plan right now to take skateboarding globally as an envoy. The biggest obstacles that we face in Cuba Skate is that we still have travel restrictions, there's still an embargo in place, and that makes our work a little difficult. The good thing though is that we have our hearts in a light place because we know that progress is being made on both sides. This skateboard right here is the passport to a global community.